Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and today I have the Spellbinders June 2024 club kits. I don't get them all, but I'll show you what I do get, and these should be available now to new subscribers. So if you are interested in picking any of these up or seeing a little bit more detail about them, feel free to expand the description box below. I'll have links to all of them. They are affiliate links, so if you purchase using my links, I do earn a small commission, no additional cost to you. I don't get all of the club kits though, and I will have already crafted with some of these at least, and showed them in my flip video, which is where I make at least one flat, one layered, one interactive, and one pop-up card. But at the time that I'm recording this, I actually haven't crafted with these. So let's take a look at these. I often forget that with the wax seal of the month and the glimmer of the month, you do get some consumables. So you get these aren't samples, these are full size. You might get something different to what I've gotten. So it can be a random option as to what color you got. But I have matcha in the wax beads, and I have moon dust in the foil. And so I forget to show that a lot of times when I'm doing these videos, but that is one of the benefits to actually signing up as a club member, because when you purchase these after the fact, outside of the subscription as a one-off, you don't get those consumables. So here's the wax seal. I've already made a couple just to play with it a little bit and to show in this video. I haven't made a card or a project with them. I've just made the seals just to get ready. So I think this is really fun. I was trying to go for like a spot of this was the first one. I was going for like a spot of yellow where the sun is, and I got just a little bit of yellow. So then my next one I tried for more yellow, and I got maybe a little bit too much. So I think I'm gonna maybe try again and aim for something in between. And when you do get the wax seal of the month, it does come with the handle. I just happen to store them with just the head because these handles do screw off. So I always kind of leave a couple on my desk, but when I go to store these, I store it with just that, and that way I can actually fit more in my little storage box. And so that is our wax seal, and then let me show you the rest. So here is the 3D embossing folder, which there are two embossing folder clubs. There's a regular embossing folder and a 3D. The 3D folders are different in that, in terms of the technology of them, the folder itself is a little bit thicker, and it creates an emboss that is deeper in some areas and more shallow in other areas. And so instead of with a standard emboss where there's essentially like two levels, there's your regular paper and there's a bit that's raised, and everything that's raised is raised to the same height. Whereas with the 3D embossing folder, you're going to get some variations. You're going to get some things that are a little bit raised, some things that are more raised, and it gives you a lot more depth and dimension. This one happens to be citrus slices, but I feel like it's just a really nice kind of pinwheel starburst kind of pattern because it's all over. And so when you use it as a, let's say, a background element, I think it's just a lot of really lovely texture, a lot of patterns. So you can use it as citrus and have really nice, fresh, summery look and feel. But I feel like the pattern is a little bit, you can read it as something just a little bit abstract and take it in a totally different direction as well. I mean, you could just see it as, the spokes, of a wheel, for example, or gears and whatnot. So there might be some fun, interesting ways to kind of play with this. If you look really carefully, it does look very, very like a orange slice or a lime or lemon slice, but I feel like, maybe I could try to be a little bit creative with it and use it as something not citrus. So I'm going to be excited to play with that one, see what I can do with that. Next, I've got the Glimmer of the Month, which is fabulous. It's a set of sentiments. So there's one single foil plate and one die, and you're going to get a boatload of sentiments. So I did already prepare this as well, just so that it's easier to read and see on camera. And this is that moon dust glimmer foil that I have glimmered onto. Here's what it looks like on white, and then this one works really nicely on black as well. So you've got your hello friend as a large sentiment, and the thing is that if you wanted, you don't have to use the die that cuts it out. If you want to keep hello friend as like one sentiment banner, you can always just hand cut, say, a rectangle. But do note that if you use the coordinating dies, it does cut them out as separate words, which is kind of nice. And then we have some sub-sentiments that go with it, so you can see all of the really fun sentiments there. There's nothing better than ice cream and you. Hope things are sunnier soon. May you enjoy your retirement to the fullest. Hope your day is as relaxing as a walk on the beach. Time for another adventure. It's time to make summer memories. So really fabulous, and I love this foil because there's a little bit of an iridescent shine to it, which you can see quite well on the black. I think you can see it on white too, just maybe not as prominently. So that's why I love using this particular moon dust foil on black. So there's our Glimmer of the Month, and I do also get the stencil of the month, which is really fun as well. There's a lot in here. So we have 5 stencils in total. These 3, okay, so if you look at these 3, these 2, they don't overlap, so they're gonna to combine. I think all 3 of them combined will, it looks like, help you create a background that is beach balls, which is kind of fun. Do note that if you get any bits like this that haven't completely fallen off, you can just kind of wiggle it back and forth, and it should come off. So there's those 2, which get you the stripes of your beach balls, and then this one overlaps, right, or not overlaps, but combines to get you the center of the beach ball. So where it's solid there, those are the centers of the beach balls. So that's a set of 3, and that's going to be really fun background builder. And then here's another one, another 2. These are kind of cool. So you've got some clouds. You can do a row of clouds. And that could be like a sun that's coming out of the clouds. And then same here, this could be a sun that's popping up a horizon. That could give you a nice horizon line. So lots of scene building. I think these will let you do some scene building. And let's see how, I think, so here's what you can do, how you can use it. You can slip this is an A2 panel here, so you can slip your A2 panel in and then get that nice cloudy border to stencil right through that. And so you can use, your clouds in a variety of different ways. You can kind of slip it in from the top and get that as well. So so that's kind of neat how they've done that, and you can do the same thing, it looks like here. Like if you just wanted a nice like soft horizon line, you could do that. So kind of neat. I like how they've built these. I was hoping, I haven't looked at these, so I was hoping that was the case, and it did turn out to be that it works like that. So very nice. So that's the stencil of the month. Next, we have the large die of the month, which is fabulous. Again, this is gonna let you create a really nice summer scene, it looks like, because if I'm looking at this right, I've got, let's see what we got here. So we have an umbrella, like a beach umbrella, and it looks like you get the pieces to make the striping of your beach umbrella if you want. So there's that. Then we have that's the stand. We have some clouds. I think that's kind of the sun that's coming up. Oh, this looks like okay, so there's a border here. So you could maybe do like a an ocean border. This looks like maybe foam, like water as it's coming up against sand. I think this is a mound of sand that you can put your beach umbrella into. And this would be like as the water crashes against that border or that sand, it kind of creates that white foam. So I think that's what that would be. And then we have 2 beach chairs facing each other. So I love that. I love that you can have these facing whichever direction you want. And then there's the kind of that fabric on the chair as a separate die, and then you have another die to do the stripe. So it's like 3 stripes here. So the center one you can layer on a different piece and have that be a different color. So that's really cool. That's going to be fun. So this will be neat because you could use this in combination with the stencil of the month. Maybe instead you can have some like very dimensional clouds in the foreground, but you could use the stencil to have like softer clouds in the background. I think that's kind of neat as an option. Next is the clear stamp and the coordinating dies to go with it. And this looks really familiar. Somebody who might have been with Spellbinders longer might recognize this and let me know if I'm wrong, but I feel like this was part of a card making kit years ago. I kind of remember Tina Smith making our card with it, but I could be wrong. It might be very similar but different. But what's cool is you can stamp these little scenes onto this key. So, you know how sometimes you go on vacation and you go to those little souvenir shops and they'll have like little souvenir keychains. So this is kind of like your own, souvenir keychain maker, which I think is kind of fun. So, but I could totally see using these just to kind of like how they have it, just to tile it, and use them on their own outside of that. So I think that's kind of cool. And then of course you can get the coordinating dies, which will cut out just about everything, it looks like, even the sentiments. So yeah, I think all of the sentiments have a coordinating die that goes with it. So that's really cool. Next, we have the small die of the month, which this is going to be an interactive. I can already tell with these elements. So this is a dancing sort of set, and it looks like we've got this is an ice cream cone, and there's the ice cream. And then it looks like we have a like a hippo or warthog with little arms here. We've got the legs of our warthog, so that's what's going to kind of swing. Then there's this is kind of cute here. So this is the head of something. And I see maybe some wings here. And then this is a little face. So this might be the face to our ice cream. You could put the ice cream on top of that. And then we have some sentiments. Chill, day. Happy, chill, and day. So happy day. You can combine those however you'd like. There's some eyeglasses here. And then there's even more on the back. So you've got, oh, this is cute. Kind of like a watermelon slice here. And then, oh, another set of legs. So these are a set of skinny legs. And it looks like these are heart-shaped sunglasses. That's kind of cute. Another little sort of popsicle, which I think is the scale where these characters can be holding them. And so that's really cute. I think for me, the only mystery is these elements. I'm wondering if they go with, so there's like this donut shape here, which is a floaty, like a tube floater. And so my guess is another way that you can use this if you don't want to do like the dancing aspect is because it looks like this is cut out right here. And so you can slip like these, this character in there. And I'm willing to bet there's going to be other, like I bet the gnome would fit in there. Lots of gnomes, lots of other cute characters that we've gotten in die form that could probably slip there. And you could probably, if you have a lot of other stamped characters, you could probably stamp and die cut some characters and have them inside this floaty as well. I think this will be a really fun one to play with, and just to see what all different characters you can create with them. So that's cool. So that is our small die of the month. So those are the club kits that I get. I also do get the Better Press Club. I just don't happen to have it at the moment. So I don't have that to show, but thanks so much for checking out my video today, and until next time, happy crafting and have a fabulous day. Bye.